Hello, Chavra, Shalom Aleichem. Welcome back for another installment in this series, Sefer Jonah, verse by verse, select commentaries. This week we're doing Jonah, chapter 1, verse 11, with a short comment from the Radak. Again, this series is a companion series to my other series on Jonah, Sefer Jonah, verse by verse. That series is an exclusive to my patrons or from Patreon. In that verse, I go through every verse of the book of Jonah and discuss every major point of grammar in every verse. It is meant to be a transition from textbook, Hebrew textbook exercises to actually breaking down an entire book of the Bible in the original Hebrew. If you're interested in that, I wish you'd consider becoming a patron. Support at as little as $1 a month will gain you access to that series. Okay, let's get going. Chapter 1, verse 11, with the commentary of the Radak. Okay, again, the Radak is David Kimchi, Rabbi David Kimchi. His years 1160 to 1235. We've previously discussed a bit about the biography of the Radak. In previous videos, verse 4 and verse 8, I believe, we consulted his commentary. Here's a Wikipedia link if you are interested in more on his biography. Here is the title page to his Perush, his commentary on the Torah, David Kimchi. This is a famous printing from the famous Pressburg printing from 1842. Okay, let's look at the verse real quick. Okay, V'yomer elav, and they said to him, Ma na'aseh lach, what shall we do to you? V'yishtoch hayam me'aleinu, and silence the yam, the sea, should be silent from upon us. Because hayam holech v'soar, because the yam, the sea, holech, it goes v'soar, and storms. This holech here has some connotation. It seems to be that it's rising in storminess. The storm is rising in intensity. It's going and it's continuing to storm. Seems to be what the phrase means. Okay, let's look at Radak, short comment. He is kind of reimagining exactly what's going on in the minds of the sailors when they ask this. They ask, what should we do to you? And the sea should be still, essentially. Okay, so he says, first quoting a verse, V'yomru, ellipsis, Ki hayam holech v'soar, because the sea is going, rising in intensity, the storm. And then he says, he interprets this to mean, Ki ein lanu tochelet, because there is not for us any hope. Sheyishtoch hayam, that the sea should be quiet. Ki hine, because behold, holech basar yoter, because it's going and it is storming more. It is rising. It's rising in intensity. The storm. It's getting critical that something be done, and they have no hope. So since they've were makaven, since they've figured out that Jonah was a prophet, a man of God, they're asking him what should be done because they clearly have no other hope. And this, of course, is the setup for the answer in the next verse. Okay, anyway, that is just a short comment. Some of these verses is a relatively short verse, so not every verse is going to have a whole essay attached to it. So I thought that this verse was a little interesting, that he voiced this concern that they had no hope. In other words, this was their last-ditch effort, that either Jonah could advise them as to what to do, or it would be the end of everything. Okay, that was verse 11 with the Radak. Hope you found that enjoyable. Okay, so Harava, keep learning.